So as we start, you can just shift around, move around, get yourself comfortable. I'd like you to pick a point on the far wall where you can focus your attention. Just pick maybe a spot or an object or something to look at. And just settle into your position, focusing on that spot. As a matter of fact, you can go ahead now and bring all of your attention to that spot. Now, it is easy to enter a state of trance. We've done this before, but here's one way you can do it when you're ready. And that is to kind of let your eyes get tired. So we're going to go through a simple process. I'm going to guide you through this. And you might find that this helps you move into that trance state quickly and easily. And I don't know if it's going to happen at the beginning of the process or towards the middle, but you can just let that happen when it's ready to. Reminding yourself that it's probably simply going to feel like that state of relaxation you can get in both mind and body. You'll still be able to hear my voice. It's not a state of unconsciousness or sleep, but rather that state where your listening mind can really hear what I say, while your thinking mind can just kind of move away to a dreamy relaxation. And that's when your mind is open to new learning and new experiences. All right. So what I'm going to do, and this is a little bit different than other times, I'm going to count backwards from 20 to 1, and other times you're getting more relaxed with each count. But today I'm going to ask you to be doing something with each number. With each number, I want you to open your eyes between the numbers and close them again when I count a number. So for example, if I said 20, you would close your eyes as I say 20, and then you would open them. And when I said 19, you would close your eyes again and open them. 18, close and open. So let's begin. 20, let the eyes close. Then when you're ready, open again. 19, 18. Notice how you've become absorbed in this process, pushing aside any distraction. Perhaps you feel like dropping your chin towards your chest, allowing your shoulders and back to relax. 17, 16, close and then open. 15. Notice the sense of relaxation building, how it becomes more and more difficult to open those eyes. 14, 13, 12, and any time it becomes preferable to keep the eyes closed, just keep them closed and just begin imagining you are opening. 11, that's right. 10, 9, perfect. Although you can hear my voice, you move more and more relaxed, never asleep, but deeply relaxed. 8, 7, 6. Each time you imagine your eyes opening, letting go of any stress completely, accessing that part of the mind where creativity, intuition, and thought are formed, letting any remaining stress just float out of the body. 5, floating out. 4, washing away. 3, shifting, releasing, loosening. 2, letting go of all that unnecessary stuff. And one, completely filling the body with that relaxation, completely filling the mind like it's just been washed clean. So now, remaining comfortable, well, safe, deeply relaxed, with your relaxation growing constantly deeper and more complete, simply find yourself now in a comfortable, small, and very pleasant gray-walled room. A room that feels so familiar, and you realize this is a room inside of you. This is actually your own subconscious mind, the core of your being, the very center of you. This room has a domed ceiling, almost like the way an igloo might be inside, and just get a sense for complete comfort and safety here. Now as you look around the room, you might notice that your body goes through changes, perhaps swallowing more, yawning, shifting, just letting these extra things go, perhaps even sneezing away anything that's interfering. Studying the room, you can begin to notice, as you shift and release and relax, that clinging to the walls of this room all over are little bits of what appear to be paper, almost like sticky notes. Some are red, some are white. Moving closer to the walls now, you sense that stored on the red bits of what appear to be paper are all the negative thought and emotional energies and feelings from all your past. All the negative judgments and criticisms. All the emotions like fear, doubt, guilt, hatred, anxiety, rejection, and unhappiness. All the negative, depressing, inhibiting, defeating thought and emotional energies and feelings from your past are stored in this room of your subconscious on these little red bits of what appear to be paper. Now, become aware of this. You can pull these red bits of what appear to be paper down from the walls. You can crumple them in your hands until your hands are full, and you can take them over to the middle of the room. Look there and notice there is a hole about 8 inches in diameter that has opened in the center of the floor. Look through and notice that it goes down into the deep nothingness of space. And in between this floor and the deep nothingness of space, through this hole, is a fire. You drop one of these pieces of paper through, put it through the hole, and watch it turn to ash in the fire and then float out into the nothingness of space. These ashes can never get back again. So you could get the sense that within 4 or 5 trips, gathering down handfuls and carrying them to the hole and pouring them through, you can clean all of the negative and emotional energies from your inner self. So now, in a moment, at the count of 1, I want you to start working at it. I will sit quietly here while you gather up one handful after another, pulling down one piece of red negative energy after another, one negative thought about yourself, one unfair criticism of yourself, one piece of negative energy like fear, doubt, guilt, hatred, hatred, rejection, and unhappiness. So fill up a handful, take them here, throw them into the fire, watch them turn to ash, and then be sucked out into space. And you can go ahead and begin that now, cleaning up the red from this room in the silence that begins now. Perhaps now, as you're finishing this process, you have found some that seem kind of sticky. You might find some that just don't seem to come down easily. And that's okay. Those are just ones that in the past you needed to hold on to a little tighter for this reason or that. But notice how now none of these are needed here in this moment. And so as a result, you can find that as you get a hold of it, as you get a hold of each one of those, you can count from 3 down to 1. And you'll discover the positive learning of that one seems to flow into you. And as it does, the resistance of the red paper gradually fades and it just gently comes off in your hand. So all you would do is tug, and if it won't come off, you'll count 3, 2, 1, and you'll find that by the time you reach 1, all the positive intention and positive benefits of that particular negative thought or emotion have been stored in a place where it can help you, and all the negative has dissolved and the resistance is dissolved and the paper comes down. So I'm going to be quiet for another moment. During this quietness, you can go back around the room, find these that are stuck there, and go ahead and let them transfer their positive learnings and positive intentions, even while the negative emotions or thoughts of guilt, hatred, anxiety, rejection, unhappiness dissolve away and the paper comes away. Then again, you can gather those, carry those to the middle, throw them into the fire, and watch those ashes be soaked away. It might be a piece of tension in an eyelid. It might be the piece of weakness in a leg. All those things that had a beneficial impact in the past, the good benefits can stay, and the negativity and the weakness flows away. And I'll be silent now, and you can begin this process of grabbing the paper, counting from 3 down to 1, having it come off in your hand, and you take it to the fire and then start with the next. Now, just continue to seek out more of these little red incidences or pieces of paper that felt resistant before. Continue to tug on them while counting 3 to 1. Feel the positive benefits remaining with you while the negativity gradually dissolves and the piece of paper comes free. Notice how the room just seems so much less gray now with all those red pieces of paper coming down and going away. And I'd like you to notice for a moment that the remaining bits of paper, the white bits of paper, these bits are the good, positive, energizing, and helpful thought and emotional energies and feelings. They are beginning to expand. They're beginning to grow. They're growing larger and they're filling all the space left by the red ones you disposed of. Growing, expanding, until they fill the whole walls and ceiling with positive, beautiful, wonderful, glowing white, bright white paper. With it, feel the resurgence of positive energy now within yourself as you notice the hole in the floor has closed itself and the entire atmosphere of the room is becoming brighter, lighter, almost infused with a white energy, beautiful, pure, uplifting, energizing. You take a breath in from this room. Even the air is energizing and pure. Take a deep breath again and inhale the purity of this room. The next breath, inhale the strength, the self-confidence in the air. Feel it filling you now. With your next breath, breathe in the love, the peace, the assurance that comes from this air. And breathe in the freedom of this atmosphere, knowing that you've learned the important things from the past to be able to move forward with a sense of peace and confidence, and how it grows as every piece of white paper grows and fills the space. Breathe it in. Feel it now, permeating every cell, every atom of your being. From this moment forward, moment by moment, minute by minute, hour by hour, and day by day, the thought and emotional energies of your subconscious remain increasingly positive, so positive, and so calm, so stable, these positive energies. Like now, that every part of you, body and mind, are letting go of any red pieces of paper that come in, replacing them with the white, so that the body and mind release that negativity and remain calm, objective, and creative, bright, and function to absolute perfection, just the way you were designed to function. Each and every time you repeat this process, you discover these positive sensations and the brightness of the air in this place. Seek out and heal at a deeper and deeper level, carrying you to this deeper and deeper sense of relief and relaxation, this sense of being able to reach out to the world without fear and anxiety, but with calm, confidence, learning what you need to learn from the experiences you have and moving forward. That just feels so good. Let each And every breath, just build this experience for yourself. And now, in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And as I count from 1 to 5, this entire scene fades, but the experience remains. It doesn't only remain, it's like it anchors itself deep inside you, so that in the future, each and every stress, worry, anxiety that presents itself, you will find becomes like one of those red pieces of paper. As the thought or experience or emotion enters you, you find that you soak out of it the positive experience you can learn from and turn it into a positive energy, while that red piece of negative thought or emotion floats away, dissolves, and disappears, so that the positive learning from this stays and builds on your sense of calm, confidence, peace, comfort, and safety, helping you grow deeper and deeper with a positive sense and a positive outlook, a positive thought, and a positive sensation. Learning from the events of the world, but not holding on to them. Learning how to move forward while letting go of the sadness, despair, bitterness, so that all that remains is the white glow of the light that refreshes you and restores you with each and every breath. That's what you will hold on to as all the rest fades. 1, carrying this learning deep inside. 2, finding it anchoring itself to your cells where it can be pulled upon and called upon. 3, finding yourself filling with this energy now as you become aware of the room, the sounds. 4, gradually becoming awake, alert, refreshed, maybe stretching. And 5, big breath in, eyes open, awake, refreshed, and back into the world, ready to take this new learning forward.